All right. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. No, I'm just kidding. We're playing Captain Sisay. I bumped into this deck a couple times. I like how it plays. I see the danger of this being kind of slow though, like you 4 minute 2/2, and then it has to like survive a turn for it to start doing things. But we're gonna give it a shot. I have a bunch of like early hex-proof giving, protection giving spells, so maybe I can actually keep her alive and have her do something. That'd be pretty cool. We're playing some weird jank um, legendaries just for situational toolboxy style things to get. Um, Mostly these weird, like the Wanderer and stuff. The Wanderer's pretty good. I mean, it kills two things that are typically going to be in every single opponent's deck, right? There's always something that's going to target. I can I can actually tutor for Chroma's Memorial, which is funny. So we're gonna try that. I have Trostani, ho, because it does have play against um, Agent of Treachery. You do get back whatever they steal, so that is pretty cool. I don't know how useful it is. We'll find out. I have ways to defend my whole board with things like Heroic Intervention. I don't think I have Teferi's Protection. No, no, how do I get to it? What's happening? Did I misspell it? I don't know. It's like that instant that phases out your entire board. I don't know why I can't see it. Huh. Yeah, I don't actually know why my filter's looking weird right now. But anyways, we're gonna run it like this. Oh, I would like the land, the changeling land for this, actually. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing me stuff. Collected, not collected, doesn't matter. Why is it not showing me anything? I can't reset the filter. I just want to land. I'm not mispronouncing it, am I? I mean, it's a snow land, if that matters. Faceless Haven. Vigilance. Oh, it doesn't have the word changing in it. Okay. It just all creature types. I got you. Alright, we'll drop probably another colorless source so I don't screw myself over like I always do. Trying to make a Field of the Dead work in every deck. Though I do like Proliferate when you have a bunch of weird commanders. I mean, Cascading Cataract seems useless. Bunch of weird, like, planeswalkers and stuff. I'm sitting on a Johnny for now, but I think a Johnny would be another thing. Actually, you know what? Let's just run a Johnny now. I kind of want to run the a Johnny that does Swords to Plowshares. This one. The -2 is a Swords to Plowshares. I like that. Is this one any good too? I like this one. The reanimation isn't going to do much, but the ultimate can kind of win the game. Kind of. Little bit slow, and if there's no targets for the plus, it's not great. But it is a card I've never really played with. The more planeswalkers you have, the worse this card gets, because it turns off your own planeswalkers. So I suppose I'll take that out and throw this in. Makes the deck cost less. It's a card I really haven't played with before, and I'd like to try. So let's see what happens. There's no way to make everything in your deck flash or instant speed because you don't have the blue ley line, which for some reason is increasing in popularity, at least from what I've bumped into. I've seen it more often than not lately. You don't have any way to do that, but you can still end step your commander's ability. Now, is this the black-white one? It is. So they can, like, keep killing my commander. I don't have a protection spell, but I... Ooh. No, we like this. We like this. Playing it pretty loose here with the bunch of colorless lands, but we're gonna see what we can do. I also want to change my card sleeve. It has to be green-white. Alright, we're off to a good start here. We've already thrown our opponent in the tank. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. We don't have any white mana. Not yet. But we have an Explorer. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. We have an Explorer. No, I didn't disconnect. The mulligan gives you a pretty long amount of time. Like you have a long time to choose your mulligan. I mean, you have a long time every turn. I think it's like 90... No, it's longer than 90 seconds, isn't it? It's like 2 minutes or something? Oh, they're back. They kept their hand, and then they just read our commander. So I guess they're just AFK after clicking Q. Alright, that was a good draw. This is probably a removal-heavy deck, and I'd like Explore to get value before I run out of lands in hand, so I'm just going to do it now. Just to cheat in a land. We drew a nice card, too, because that Cultivate means we continue to make land drops, so we just kind of got the full Explore there. Alright, so I can play this... No, wait, no, because there's a chance it doesn't give me an untapped land, and it has to be a green untapped land, and I feel bad. Alright, so do I want a second green, or do I want 2 white? I don't know. I think 2 white is fine. There's a lot of double white cards in my deck. There's more green to just naturally draw, so I think double white is totally reasonable. But again, I expect a ton of removal. Like, every removal spell ever. So I could wait till I get a protection spell. What the heck is this? Target player searches... Okay, let's just Swords that. I don't know. I don't want them to start literally tutoring for the answer for my stuff here. I really do not want to go for my commander right now. I really don't want to do it. But I feel like I kind of have to. Because what else am I doing? Yeah. If we just had any protection spell, this would feel so much better. But, I mean, on the bright side, Captain Sisay isn't actually tutoring for anything that's that scary, you know? But the unknown is probably why they might kill it, because they never know what I could get. I feel like you should always just kill it anyways. It just doesn't matter, it's my commander, right? I have to pretty much do it now, though, because if I wait, their commander just basically kills it for free. So I might as well do something. This does tax their commander, but it will probably die, just like my commander will die, time and time again. Okay, well, I really, really wish I drew this last turn. Alright, well, now I have to, like, stop their stuff from doing things. Between these 2 ramp spells, I think this one's a little bit better. Wee bit better. It can't exactly die to a sweeper. Maybe that was a turn where I could have tried to cast this, because any untapped land lets me still continue to cast this. I don't know. Maybe that was right. But I don't even know if I want to get a land with this at this point. I'd prefer to just not get a land. Funny, I took out... Oh no, we still have a Chroma's Memorial, so we can actually prevent... Like, protection from black is actually really good here. But they are white, so there are naturalized effects that they could have. Interesting. They didn't do anything at all, and they played that tapped. Okay, so I'm going to send a message here. And I will absolutely play my commander again. Maybe I should have played Shalai first. Maybe. I'm not one to play around sweepers when it's just very difficult to do so. Like, you don't really have the luxury of it every single game. Like, I don't always have heroic intervention. Okay, they keep reading my commander. They played this tapped, so I imagine whatever it is they have cost more than 5. That's like, if they want to kill my commander, I feel like it's going to cost more than 5 mana. Because otherwise they would just play this untapped, and then on my end step, kill my commander, so they had mana on their turn to do something else. Or just kill this so they could cast their commander. Yeah, I don't know the decision-making process here. I wish I saw their hand, but I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, they played this before a sweeper? So that's cool. Okay, they're mind rotting me. This is a little bit of a weird order, because you'd imagine you want to exile what I discard. I'll lose this and this. I don't like these two right now. Because the rest of these are decent. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, we actually are going to get some value. We can now get the book and then turn this into a unkillable thing. Okay, make sure I don't attack with my commander, because that would be unfortunate. Oh, this has vigilance? Oh, okay. Didn't even notice. Alright, so everything's got hexproof. Alright, a layer of hexproof. Like the glass spinner type hexproof. Alright, so now they can cast their commander, they destroy all blah blah blah. I can't do anything about this, so... This means they have to deal with my land in order to win the game, right? I feel like that's a really good spot. What else can I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 mana. So I can go for something like this and expect it to survive. But if they have a bunch of sweepers, it's not exactly doing anything. I think I'm going to get this to just slow our opponent down even further. Seems fine. And we'll scry. I do want to land. It's a second green source. Kind of... Ugh, I don't like that animation. I don't like it. Alright, so we're going to run this out. And then we're going to... I already played a land, so I don't see a reason to do anything else. So their commander costs 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, and cast it. Does it have a good ultimate? Beginning your upkeep, cast a legendary from your hand, your graveyard, or your exile. Okay, so they can't steal my legendaries. What's the plus do when there's nothing on board? Absolutely nothing. Okay. I legit forgot this could target anything, so it was probably very wrong to get the God Pharaoh statue. The only thing that does is force them to immediately answer it, and then maybe Sisay can live. Because the minus on the Kaya has been expended. But if that was the... No, because Akroma's Memorial would still also get hit. Akroma's Memorial does not have protection from black. It just gives it to everything else. Okay, it seems our opponent is busy doing something else. Like they're like sidetracked or something because they just passed the turn. Kind of unfortunate. I would have liked to see this game play out differently. But we'll take those, I guess. Oh, they're back. Oh, they could have just been there thinking. I don't know. So, white or green? Green. And then I will non-land? Alright, that's okay. Now, I don't want to play Cold Steel Heart. I'd rather draw a card with the Maze Mind Tome. Oh, alright, they're saucing themselves. Alright. At least they didn't forget about it. They do not want to go for their commander. At this point, if they do go for their commander, they have to kill my 2/2, which is totally fine. I don't get a card out of it, but I mean, that's okay. Like, now you really have to kill the Simulacrum, which is not where you want to be. You really wanted to kill this. Unless you're fine with a trade, but... Yeah, see, this is the power of them just missing one turn. You can see how the ripple effect is absolutely massive. I'm actually going to fire this up and send the beats. No, wait. Their tap's pretty low. I can fire this up and send the beats, right? Okay, no, they feel as though they cannot come back from that. I could not fire that Faceless Haven up because it was my third snowland, so I actually could not activate it. I should keep that in mind. I should actually change my mana base to accommodate that land better. My buddy just had a kid. Crazy. We're all getting older, man. He had a kid. I'd pour a drink, but I have to, I'm busy driving right now, if you will. So we'll do this. That seems fine. I don't want to go too crazy. I still like the 1/1, because again, the off chance that you have Feel the Dead doing things is great. Alright, that was a weird game. I could have definitely been very different if our opponent didn't miss that one turn cycle. Assuming that's what they did, I don't know. Because they did do something that turn cycle. They activated their card draw thing. Land, Castle Garenbrig. One land and it's colorless. Spicy. 2 lands. One of them's tapped, which means no turn 1 goose. We like it. So this doesn't deal damage, right? Yeah. At this point, I almost want to... No, we're just going to play this. I feel like this is a difficult matchup, but I could be wrong. I don't know. We'll find out the hard way, I'm sure. I'm absolutely going to Windmill Slam Talski, because they can't counter it and they can't kill it, ever. Don't you Manatithe. Oh. Oh wait, no, it can't be countered. It can't be countered. All is good. All is good. Alright, we're gonna send in the beats because Toski is hilarious against anything that has control elements. They have not played a blue source though. But this Toski is gonna be really good, I feel. So we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this, and then we can make a food token. Or return to nature something if they do that. Oh yeah, I kind of want more naturalized effects in all of my decks, because it seems like mana rocks are very prevalent now. They weren't initially, but now it's like everyone has it. Okay, our opponent's missing the crucial color that is blue. Okay, so that's a recurring lightning bolt over and over. I don't think I care. I think I just want to turn this back on. I'm going to swing before I decide what to do, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. We do have a protection spell, which is nice. I could get a land with this right now, and then have enough untapped to still cast Fight as 1. Does it matter what color? Not necessarily. Just make sure it's a snow land. I guess I'll get a green. Make sure this taps correctly. Alright. Right. Okay, we're good. Not getting hosed by that again. I actually have 2 mana up. I don't care about this. This takes a while to do anything. And when it starts doing something, I guess I can blow it up then. But that's we're not near that. Oh, here comes an answer. Look at that. What a surprise. We have this. So dupe and dupe. Doesn't really matter. I guess I'll put it here. Nice. Paying off. Alright, so this would be nice. But I'd rather get something that's very annoying for them to deal with. Um, like this can kill their commander instantly. Could always just attack first and see what I draw. Seems fine. Because I unfortunately can't swing with this. At least I'm not going to. Alright, drew a land. Don't think that changes anything. There's got to be something I can immediately do that's really good here. I really do not want to get hit by a sweeper. But, okay, this can pick up a human. Kogla is very good in this format, dude. They can pick up this and have it not die. But, I mean, it resets it. It's got summoning sickness. Have to recast it. I could just get this right now. This seems really good. Slows our opponent down substantially. I'm quite a big fan of this card. And then here, I suppose I will run something out like this at this point. I don't have a protection spell, and I'm not going to posture. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that can get... Oh, that can get Faceless Haven, can't it? Wow, this is just way better than Rampant Growth. I'm pretty sure this can get Faceless Haven. I didn't even realize that till I clicked this. I'm like, wait, this isn't a basic. I've done it 1,000 times, too. That's funny. Okay, so they spent their whole turn doing that. This is starting to get problematic, so I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to deal with it right now, because it will start lightning bolting. Boom. And I don't want that. I really don't want that. Alright, so everything costs a ton for them. They only have 1 blue mana. They did not play a land last turn, which is good and bad. It means their hand is full of action. But if they're distracted, I mean, we're in a good spot. If they keep killing Sisay, I think we win. Yeah, this is a good spot to be in, because they're not developing, and we don't need this to draw cards. Like, the Toski's just soloing them. This would be nice right now, I think. Honestly, I could do this too for a ton. Did I just play a land already? Okay, no Field of the Dead for me, because I'm a potato. That's fine. I think I'm still going to do this. Wait, no. I'm just going to do this now. Hey. Nice. Every creature we add to the board is another Toski card draw, which makes Field of the Dead absolutely insane. Because it's not, yeah, it's not non-token, it's just anything. Oh, feels bad. Ooh, maybe I should have, nah, it doesn't matter. Say play a lane off the top first, but it don't matter. Ooh, Kogla. Do I want to shuffle Kogla away? I'd like to blow this up, but I don't think I care. I could just draw it right now if I feel like that's what I'll do. Yeah, let's just draw it now. We wouldn't even need Sisay this game. We're just farming them. I'm going to play the safe cards that don't just die to a board wipe. Man, we just have everything right now. This doesn't have much of an ultimate, I don't think, right? Each creature... Oh, I guess it does. It is an ultimate they sort of have to do something about. But it's not, like, insanely good as just, like, a standalone ultimate. Like, it demands you have something. You need something. It just doesn't win on its own. Alright, we're gonna swing, because I want to draw this. I'm actually... No, I have to swing with Toski, so I will swing like this. Play around Settle the Wreckage. And I don't want Modiah to run into like a Shark Typhoon token. Seems good. That was the best draw. Now we pretty much always win. I don't see how they get out of this. Land cards. 3 seems fine. I've learned to click Nylea's intervention target the correct X fast. So we want this. We want this, and we want this. And here, I could just instantly proliferate and ultimate a Johnny. I think I'm going to do that. Have I played a land yet? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out the hard way. Because Moldiah lets me play 2 lands. Okay, I have not. So we can proliferate and win. Or we can proliferate and ultimate it, which I think I want to do. They're getting close to like a destroy everything card, and I don't want that to happen before I pop this. These all can still die except Toski. It does make Toski big. Ooh, they tails end it. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Alright, I'm going to shut them off of the ability to use Search for Escanta. Oh, whoops. This has to attack. Right. The other side is a fight. Alright, so I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. We're going to wilt it then. I still have this up, so it was safe. We're still good. We're still good. I don't think there's any way they can come out of this. I do not have hexproof. Can I gain hexproof? Permanents you control gain. So no. Settle the Wreckage still does what it does. I really have no idea what this could be on my upkeep. Okay, it looked like they were counting their mana or something. So this God Pharaoh statue was very good. It's nice that if Sisay like lives, you get consistent, powerful cards. This has been very, very good. And Toski just meant I didn't have to worry about anything at all. Drawing so many cards. They did have counter spells, and they're almost turned off completely when you have God Pharaoh's statue in play. Nice. All right, we're 2-0. Though the first game was a little strange. Opponents make some weird decisions there. But you never know, because you don't know what their hand is. You can't, like, reveal your hand when you scoop, which is kind of unfortunate. It just means I can't prove how right I am all the time and stroke my own ego about what we played around in a game. Alright, so it's a green-white off here, but they're going to draw a bajillion cards, and we're not. They get to do their things early, and we don't. Alright, so let's look for... Ooh, you know, that is a good card. It's not good right now, but I really wouldn't want to just rely on Sisay to get it. But this could just straight win the game, because it exiles literally everything our opponent planning on doing. I think I'm going to keep it. I think it's one of the best cards in my deck for this matchup. Depends how fast they are. Remember, every time I've played against this, they've had that, like, mana dork that makes you, you can produce mana for every enchantment you have. And you just, it's like the, it's basically that the white Gaia's Cradle. It is the white Gaia's Cradle. I don't know the name of it. Okay, they do not have it. It looks like we can play an honest game for the first time against this deck. So I don't really want to play Sisay right now. I prefer to leave up mana when I do it. So I'm going to actually just go for this. I'm also not getting anything right now that I have nothing on my mind that I want to get. So I guess I'll get a snow green. My whole hand is white, but I'd like to get a second green source. I guess this is a second green source. I also don't think it matters. I mean, cogless triple green, other than that. Once we have double green, we're pretty much good, right? Double white, excuse me. Yeah, no, let's just get green. This means we can only cast one spell a turn anyways, right? Oh, non-creature. Well, that's my whole hand, so I can only cast one thing a turn anyways. Do I Swords to Plowshare as their commander, I wonder? I feel as though I should. Just slow them down, like, significantly. Oh, I guess it doesn't slow them down that much, because they actually still get value from this stupid thing. This deck just gets away with murder, I swear. Oh, we actually drew it. That's hilarious. Actually drew Kogla, dude. Alright. Easy. What sucks about this in play is their commander gets instant value, like, right when it comes into play. When you typically need to play it, then do something. I mean, Kogla's in play though. They literally have to answer Kogla, or they just can't do anything. Because Kogla is a naturalize every time it attacks, which in their deck is basically a prey upon because it kills everything that they can possibly swing with. So this really screams. It really screams settle the wreckage, and I am totally fine with that exchange. I'm going to blow up. Oh, it's just... This isn't an enchantment? Oh, shoot. Alright, well, we're going to kill this. I feel like this is bad for them, because their deck is a ton of enchantments. I feel like this is not good to be... Because you want to draw a bunch of cards and do a bunch of things, and it was settle. Nice. Alright. That's fine. It took a whole turn off to do that, and we still got insane value from it, so we are totally happy with this exchange. Could have played Sisay before combat, picked up Kogla. Could have totally done that, but then Sisay would not be in play. I don't like that. I feel like this is just really good here. So if they go for their commander, I kind of want to deal with this. But at the same time, build land card. It's just lands. It is just lands, so it's totally reasonable to just Swords to Plowshares this. Which I think I'm actually going to do. I really want to just slow him down. Slow them down, like, a lot. Like, essentially to turn off what they're doing. Oh, they whiffed, too. Nice. No value for you. And we got another protection spell. Alright, so here we can do this. I can cast the thing I keep getting. I feel like I will. I have mana to leave up Fight as One or Veil to protect my stuff. Could cheese out something sooner right now, but I think this is the best. Actually, you know, this is good too, because they don't have an answer for it, and it will run away with the game with the ultimate, I feel. They could just outpace it, though. That is entirely possible. I could play this. Could get this to get mana to cast my whole hand really fast. But I think I'm actually just going to go for the card that I keep getting, because it keeps winning me games. It's really good, so... And we'll pass. Leave up these. This taxes their commander so they can't just instantly replay it. And they only play one card a turn. I feel like this is a huge crippling card for them. Like, they don't really want to play this. You want to play your commander and then play a bunch of things and draw cards, and a lot of the things you're going to be playing are probably enchantments. You have some enchantment creatures, but probably going to be playing a bunch of enchantments, and this doesn't let you do that. It stops me from doing two things on my turn, but not always. I have creatures, and I can still leave up things on their turn. Like, you can still cast the thing on your turn, and then leave up mana for like a counter spell or something. I mean, these are soft counters, sort of, for removal. Like, it doesn't even really shut down control decks either, because they typically just cast one counter spell in a turn cycle, and you can't run away with the game when you can only cast one card a turn. Like, if you're against Teferi, you didn't really do anything. You've just created equilibrium. Or you're just keeping both players honest, and you don't want to do that to yourself. And it's no bueno. Alright, let's see what's in our spicy pack here. A Zendikar pack. Card I've never heard of. Nice. Alright, we are 3-0. I'm feeling good about this. This is nice. To be honest, I'm getting the same card every time with Sisay, but that card is really good. And it's cool to consistently get it, right? Okay. I'm not going to say if this is or is not a bad matchup, because I say that every time and I don't really know. This hand is loose. Loose. It's a turn 3 Solemn Simulacrum and not a turn 3 Sisay, which is where I'd want to be. But I am going to keep this. Any green source is good. This is a green source. I can cycle this. This seems fine. Opponent's probably mulligan for a removal spell, I would assume. Or maybe just a single ramp spell. There's a ton of different reasons you'd mulligan here. More often than not, you would say it is because you're color screwed. But from what we've seen, time and time again, this deck does not get color screwed. This one or Essica, like you just don't get color screwed. In Golos, it doesn't matter because Golos himself will. You can have 5 colorless lands, play Golos, get the World Tree, and then you have 5 color lands instantly. Okay, I can kill this, but it doesn't ramp them. It just instantly gives them a land. That's totally fine. Here, I feel pretty good about going for my commander. Sooner the better. I would like this in play first, though, because I want Veil of Summer up to protect it. They did play Black Source. We'll get a green. At this point, it doesn't have to be snow. This deals 2 damage, right? It does 2 damage, and it's a green source, so I can't... great. That's not good. Well, I mean, I'm going for this now. I can wilt. I can wilt that Path of the World Tree. Is that good? Is that what we want to do? We want to wilt that, or do we just let it happen? They're far away from it. Actually using it to hurt Captain Sisay. But yeah, we'll just... Fine. This was an unfortunate draw. This is a fragile ramp spell, too, and I can't do anything about it. It is blue-green, which they already have in play. Growth Spiral. Good sign. Very good sign. Okay, so no red. No red mana. I will wilt, because I don't want to deal with this. Yeah, I'm going to wilt this. Not the greatest. Yeah, not the greatest, but we're doing it. Alright, are we doing it again? Are we throwing out the sauce? Are we tossing the sauce? I think we're tossing the sauce. I'm not going to play around. Oh, I want to play around Tails End, but I mean, my whole tutor targets, everything can be Tails End except Toski. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They didn't Tails End this trigger, so I don't know what they're holding up, but it is not good. I feel like this is a counterspell, and it basically has to be. Oh my god, it wasn't. It's still castable through this, too, so that's good to know about. Whatever it is in their hand. It could be a Shark Typhoon. You know, I don't know. No, it probably isn't. It's probably a 2-color card, because that's what their whole deck's about. Okay, so now even if they get a red source, can they cast it? They can. That's a lot of basics. Statue. What's the other half of this card? No, that's it. That's all it is. Okay. This does not... You in permanence you control gain hexproof from blue permanence you control. That is... Ho ho. I thought it was just creatures. Oh, dude, I'm saucing them. I don't think I've ever cast that and had it do something extremely good. Oh, that feels great. Okay, alright. Let's capitalize on this. What do? We Kogla. We're tossing the Kogla, dude. We're knocking him down. We're knocking him down. Send it in the beats. Knock him down 2 mana. That's really backbreaking in this spot, it seems. They still haven't answered my God Pharaoh statue. And I will leave this up to crack, which I probably won't. Oh, they found it. They found it. Colors online. There's the rip apart. Alright, they're back. That was a good draw. Dang it. Alright. Yep, let's look for something spicy. Toski would be good here, I think. Yeah, it seems good. Seems good. We start drawing cards, and an insane amount of cards, too. So let's do that. Kogla can pick up Captain Sisay, gain Indestructible himself. I will draw a ton of cards. And pass. And then we have the surprise flyer. They kill everything but this. Sauce them with the 1 extra damage. Send in the lethal. Lethal attack there. This deck is great. I love this deck. Okay, that's fine. That literally has to block Kogla. So with that in mind, can I kill them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. All right, we killed them. Tyrant Scorn. Can that unkill them? Yes. This keeps them alive. This specifically, right? Yeah, that sucks. Right? It's an instant. Destroy a target creature with mana 3 or less. Oh, they can't. My entire board is 4 or more. They can't cast it. At this point, I almost want to just get them good and target. Well, I mean, I'm going to do that, obviously. So I have to say, I want to target more than just your creature, and I can because I have this. That's game. I turned off their mana. Oh, it's got a bounce effect. Alright, sometimes I just, sometimes I don't pay attention. We're still in a stupid good spot. Like, I don't think they can come back from this, but we'll see. I mean, they did draw 10 cards or 5 cards or something. None of those cards are very great. And now we get the old end step, answer whatever opponent does this turn cycle. Sacrifice a creature with the greatest power. Opponent is clinging on to life. They're clinging on to life. Like they're, yeah, no, they don't want to die, dude. They don't want to die. I respect it. So they have an answer to Akroma's Memorial. This will still happen. Comma's a problem. No, they're still in this. They're actually still doing things, and they're doing good things. This doesn't kill them. I actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a Johnny in attempt to just get that ultimate ticking away. I think this is a good time to do it. Nissa would have sent in some damage too, but we're gonna just sauce him with this here. I don't have Craterhoof Behemoth. Don't even know if it would be all that good right now. I'd like to get this back into play right now, but it's not necessary. It's not super important I do that. I don't think. Because we're just occurring. We're just gaining so. Yeah, no, I mean, we have so much value in hand. We might as well. I lose the fight, but that's totally fine. Wait. Yep. This deck is really pumping. And I really think it is just the ability to, out of nowhere, protect your commander is very good. We can't do it this turn, but it's probably fine. So we will get rid of this. It seems useless. They have an answer to a land, and they can blow it up, so I can't do the Faceless Haven Book of Exalted Deeds thing. Cheese. Their commander is 800 light years away from being cast. Notably, they do not have red mana still. Alright, so I can exile that. Right? Does this exile? Excuse me. It does. Dude, we're going to get some Wanderer value. This deck is great. This deck is awesome. We're going to get some Wanderer value, dude. Look at this. I'm going to sauce him with the... Sauce him with the old -2 on the Wanderer. Oh, dude. Oh, opponent's having a good time. Opponent's having a good time. That's what you want to see. This is great. I love this deck. We found a protection spell too. I don't think I can just kill them. Oh, I can, can't I? I can literally kill them with the most ridiculous card ever. Yeah, they're just dead. Oh, I wish I showed it to them. But we killed them. Was that how we killed them? I swing all out. 4. Yeah, this is only 9. They block here, and they're actually down to 1, so oh, wait. Protection. Okay, so I could give this protection from... These are just blue, right? Yeah. Protection from blue and just hit them. They'll block, like, here and take 10 this way. If I swung all out and they blocked here, they take this, or trade, or value. Yeah, no, they're just dead. They're dead to both these cards. I'm sad to see that game end like that, but no, I'm not. What am I talking about? We did everything we wanted to do. Opponent had a chance to do things too because they got the World Tree. It was like the best land in their deck there, and it just didn't matter. Oh, that's so great. Oh, that is so great. Am I running? Am I running Hour of Promise? I feel like I am. I feel like I always am. I don't know. Maybe I'm just haven't seen it. Drawn a lot of cards. Yeah, no, we're running the old Parmesan. Alright. We are, what, 4-0? I like this deck a lot. I like this. This one and the Squirrel deck, I'd say, are my favorite decks I've made videos about so far. I guess you could say because it's been a successful deck, but even still, the how it plays seems pretty cool. And I am winning through combat, which is funny. The two decks that I've really liked to play they involve beating your opponent's death with an army of squirrels or an army of jank legendaries. Oh, speak of the devil. Hour of Parmesan. Very far away from casting it. Wilt is good in this matchup. Veil is very good in this matchup. This could be good. I have no answer to a graveyard, and this deck does quickly combo, or from my experience. Yeah, well, hey. If they ever play a early blue spell, I'll cycle the Veil, I guess. I really need to not miss lands. But I do have a cycle here. But, I mean, I don't want to cycle that. It seems ridiculous. This is probably just really good. And sauce it. A little aggressive. Because I need to hit a land. Alright. Never punished. So here I'm going to cast this. Yes. Slows him down. It doesn't slow him down right now, but it will eventually. Oh, they're using snowlands. They're using snowlands, so they come in tapped. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. They just took a turn off. Oh, I wonder if that was in their hand. They didn't play it, and they're like to turn behind now. Midnight Clock. Okay. I think it's really important to hit a land next turn. So I'm actually just... Oh, no. They found a... Man, they found a way to cast their stupid commander. Ugh. Alright, well. Things just got worse. Okay, they didn't hit a lol I win card, so we can keep playing the game. We hit a land. Hit a land. But it seemed as though they had like a counterspell up or something. They might have. I don't even know what do I even do? Like, this isn't even an angel, even though it looks like an angel. Lyra does not do anything for this. Lyra's not really great here. Nah, I think we're totally screwed. Maybe I burn the Veil too aggressively. But I mean, what else am I doing? I could cast this. No, we're just... I think we're screwed. I think we're screwed 6 ways to Sunday. The second one's incredibly fast. Okay. Sure. They can't pick up... It's not like Brawl, you know, they can't cast every counterspell starting turn 3. But, hopefully their hand is a bunch of just that. That'd be good. The Blast Zone's kind of annoying. I feel like they have an answer to this. Oh, what does this do? 2 mana of different colors. Okay. Notably, they did not tap this to do... Oh, I guess they couldn't. Alright, yeah, I guess we're doing this now. I mean, they're tapped out. They really don't have any way to deal with this, like, ever. I could just pick up a card right now. I don't know what I'd pick up. One of these two. This feels bad because it just undoes 1 turn cycle of their commander. So I think I want to pick up Veil of Summer. And I want to do it now. It is way worse when you know about it. But, I mean, what am I going to do, right? So let's hope this tax does something. I don't know what it can do. These 2 cards are not super scary. So that's good news. Alright, so they go to cast this. That's fine. That's totally fine. It's not doing that much. Alright, looks like we have things. We can do things. So I will. I don't have a Graveyard Hate legendary spell. Maybe I should work on that. I don't know if there even is one. I feel like there is. I don't know. I also feel like I should kill their commander. Yeah, we probably should sauce him with the Kogla. We probably should sauce him with the Kogla. Stop this nonsense here. Keep up Veil. Continue to naturalize every turn cycle with Kogla. Kogla is very, very good and very satisfying. Alright. They know about Veil? Are they gonna try to blast zone Kogla? I mean, it doesn't work, right? It can pick up this and give itself indestructible. This is not a it's not a human or an angel. It's just a god. A weird card. All right, they're gonna race the midnight clock. Interesting. So that means they have an answer to Kogla right now. Otherwise, this doesn't do anything. Killing Emeria doesn't feel great because it does get to do this instantly, which is not good. What did they mill? Alright, they didn't mill anything that wins the game on the spot. That's nice. I sort of have to answer Midnight Clock, though. Can I? Do they have the mana to stop me from doing it? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. They do not have the ability... 1, 2, 3, 4... Does it have to tap? No. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They can absolutely activate Midnight Clock in response to me doing anything. It resets their graveyard, so that's probably okay. I could look for a land that hits the graveyard. I don't know if there is one. Yeah, opponent mathed this out really nice. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's start here. That's going to go off, and they're going to... They're losing their graveyard, though, which is really good. I have... nothing I can immediately cast that does anything very good. Except this. Sort of. Sort of. Not the best, but it is decent. Probably decent enough to just do it. I feel like this is a pretty good time to do this, so I'm going to do it. And then we're going to sauce him with the attack. Now, I will go for something else. I don't see a reason to... No, but I have to force the Midnight Clock. Because if I don't, Emeria just picks up whatever I kill right now before they just let it happen. So I can go for some mana here. I think I will. Seems reasonable. I don't care if Midnight Clock goes off and they lose their graveyard. If they don't do this right now, it's not happening. Okay. Okay. Sure. So it's happening. They did this in the correct order because now this goes to the graveyard before they shuffle. So they can recur this mana rock. But they're still in the same predicament. We have this, and we have this and this taxing the heck out of them. They're kind of low. They have to do some crazy stuff right now. This cost a mountain of mana. I don't even think it's good here. It cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's colorless. That is colorless. I cannot defend myself from that. So they can kill Captain Sisay with that. Yes! Yes! Unstoppable, dude. The consistent Koglas. The Koglas and the Godfrail statues, dude. Coming in. Oh. Man. Having a literal demonic tutor every turn. No, it's a diabolic tutor every turn because she costs 4. Is really good, huh? Okay. The Midnight Clock, I feel, was a detriment in that case. Well, I don't feel like it was... you know, honestly, it was kind of irrelevant because their graveyard was not doing anything for them anyway, so they might as well try to draw into something. So, you know, better than not doing it. We're 5-0. And we're back against Kaya, which is interesting because I don't think I've ever played against this, and I know I've seen it twice. I don't think I've ever played against Kaya. I could be entirely wrong. Wouldn't surprise me. Alright, alright. So this into this. And then turn to... Oh, they have a swords? Fatal push? What is this? Fortunately, we have a 2-minute rant spell. Oh, no, whatever it was, I didn't want to do it. Okay, so they'll probably take Nissa, which is good, because that's the card I care the least about. And I feel like that's what they're going to take. Could take the book if they're scared of not being able to... No, they have Field of Ruin. Always have Field of Ruin. Yep, like I said, they took the card I think you don't want to take that in that instance. I think that's the worst card in my hand. I would take Into the North. So they have the answer to my stuff, so I'm not going to... No, I'm not going to use this right now. I'm not going to go for the land thing combo. This is so difficult to do. Oh, yikes. Alright. Okay, so I fully expect removal. Suppose I will... Let's see, if I play this and then next turn I only have 5 mana. I don't have 6 if I play this now, but I also don't have 6 if I play this next turn because I have to use the food token. I hate Gilded Goose, dude, I swear. Okay, I'm just dumb. Both are coming in tapped because of the snow thing. I got snowed. Feeling it. Feeling pretty bad. But this is the only turn we have to do this before Kaya farms it. But again, we're against the black-white deck that is probably an army of removal spells. In fact, I think they have a 1-mana removal spell. It's either Swords or Fatal Push or something. That also does it. But we can still hang out and just dirtle. So we will do that. I can plus this. Yeah, they missed a land drop, so I suppose I'll just try to slow them down a bit. I don't know. Did I miss... No, I did not miss a land drop. But I feel like I want to get a land right now. Probably important. Alright, nice. It's an untapped land too. What did we reveal? That. Okay, this is totally fine. Alright, they drew that land. And then they played this. Whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more are attacking you, draw. Cast their second spell, draw. Alright, so if they draw another land in a row, we cannot expect this to survive. Right, this is opponents only. It doesn't tax yourself. That's unfortunate. I feel like I still should go for Captain Sisay. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter either way. I still have time if this does die. Prevent all damage that target would deal. Okay, so I can't give this weird protection or anything. Can I? No. Prevent all damage target permanent would deal. Okay. I'm going to put it there. Maybe I should have put it here so they don't gain life, but I don't think that matters. Looks like they didn't draw land, and I'm not going to trade. And I don't think I'm going to attempt to keep this alive. Maybe I should. It's going to be a while till Gilded Goose does anything. This seems fine. Hopefully this does not activate Fatal Push because something just died. Okay, it didn't. So we have to keep in mind whatever we get costs 2 more if it's a non-creature. So I can't sauce him with the old Godfrail statue. I'm just going to start looking. I did not expect this to survive. Toski seems alright. This is decent. Kogla's not terrible, but it probably will immediately die. Oh, hey. Sweet. Alright, so I take it their hand was just not great. It was a bunch of non-land cards. I don't know what. Maybe some double black spells were in hand. But they always had that Field of Ruin, and they could blow up my Field of the Dead, which they probably would. and then have their like colors online better. But they probably don't want to do that because it's one less land to draw, and then Kaya's just far out from doing anything. We don't care about this ability. We're not going to attack until it's like going to win the game. What would we have tutored for? Let's keep going. I want to see. Maybe Shalai, because it's really... I mean, their deck's all about killing our stuff. In my opinion, at least. The black-white things are typically just removal-heavy nonsense, so... That's always an avenue. Kogla doesn't do that much. It kills the flying thing, and it unlocks my... It removes the tax on this. We don't care about this. We don't care about this. We can just sit back. We can just swing with Kogla, and it gets around this ability. We can only cast one spell a turn for them to not draw a card, which I'm totally fine with doing. Toski or the Great Henge isn't a terrible card in this spot either, but it probably would have just been... I don't know. Probably Kogla. Right? The Wanderer wasn't doing anything. I'm curious what I would get. This I could cast this. It costs 6 mana. It's not doing that much. The bird died, so I can't outgrow the stuff in play because I wanted Gideon around for some reason. Yeah, no. Okay, so either Kogla or Shalai. Probably Shalai. I, for some reason, forgot about Shalai, even though I just talked about her. So, yeah. All right, we're 6-0, and that is an hour. Good lord. These games are kind of long. Well, nah. What is it? It's an hour and 10 minutes a game. Okay, yeah, that is on the longer end. Not every game took 10 minutes. Almost completed my quest, too. Look at that. Yeah, we went 6-0 with this deck. That's crazy. This deck is really fun. I did not play against Keenan, but I feel like I have a very good matchup against Golos. But again, I don't think... Of all the 5-color decks, I think Golos is... Okay, I would say probably better than Niv Mizzet, because he's wildly more consistent, just being castable, and then he immediately gets you what you need for like colors with the World Tree. And if you don't need colors, he can get you Field of the Dead. I think Golos is better than Niv Mizzet. The immediate value is nice. Drawing 10 cards is great, but every time Niv Mizzet loses, it usually just plays Niv Mizzet, has 12 cards in their hand, and they just can't do anything. They just like pass the turn, and you kill Niv Mizzet, they can't immediately recast it, and they have a bunch of cards in hand, and they can probably cast 2 of them, you know. And they might not even be the best ones. But these defense spells, back to my deck, the defensive spells are really good. Just protecting Sisay is really nice. I should keep that into consideration when I make other decks where you really want your commander to survive. Golos is not an example of that. Golos, you're fine if Golos dies. Same with Niv Mizzet, you're fine if Niv Mizzet dies. In the Essica enchantment, you actually can't really protect that efficiently. So, Veil of Summer came in nice. This is good. It's probably so good that the average is so skewed that it's just, even if you're playing against someone that does not have blue or black in their deck, it's still just so good to have this in your deck. The fact that it replaces itself is great too. Yeah. We never got Dauntless Bodyguard in play. That would have been funny to protect Captain Sisay. It's kind of thematic too, like Dauntless Bodyguard protecting a captain of like a ship or something. See, we're getting that lore. What else was... So the MVPs were definitely Kogla, Toski, and Godpharaoh statue. Chroma's Memorial never saw the light of day. Unfortunate, but one day I'm gonna get this in play, and it's gonna do some good stuff. Never needed the Great Henge. Not really a good first target because it doesn't do much on its own. Still good if you're against maybe an aggressive deck. Gains some life, and then from then onward you can start getting good things that also immediately replace themselves, much like Toski's attack. I don't know. If you're against an aggressive deck, you probably don't have Captain Sisay in play. It dies to shock. You know, it's not great. Finale could just be a different card. It could just be a target for Captain Sisay instead of just being another thing that finds things. It can find non-legendaries. Fierce Empath is another one that you might want in here. I really like Nylea's intervention. I never got to use the the other side of it. So this got Tail's End at the ability. But even if it didn't, I think I was going to win that game without this ultimate. I don't think the ultimate's that great. The -2 and the +2 are very solid, though. I really like them. -9, eh. You could even make an argument it was wrong to do it there. I should just keep drawing cards to drown my opponent in value. Even more so. We never got to take anything back that was stolen from like Asian. Even if this gets stolen itself, it will come back to your side of the play, like on the end step, which is hilarious. I've bumped into that on accident. I tried to steal this and they got it right back, and I felt like a fool. This is probably good. Pretty much everything in our deck is legendary. Your opponent's commander is always a legendary, so it's not going to hit that, but somewhat of a one-sided sweeper. I like that. Feels good. Never got to cast it. The Wanderer came in hot that one time. Yeah, I like this deck. Really fun to play, too. I'll put the deck list in the description, as always. Thanks for watching. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to stop doing these 5-minute outros for some reason that I like to do. And, yeah, tell me what you think about it. Tell me what I could do different, because I am curious. I would like to keep playing this. This is a very fun deck. I like this a lot. Yeah. See you guys next time. Peace. That is the wrong button.